If no one's going to say it, I will. I am so tired of the older generation saying that the younger generation never wants to work. No, we just don't want to work 40 to 60 hours a week just to afford the fucking basics. And you want to know what's so crazy is that 40 to 50 hours a week in today's generation actually barely covers the basics, meaning rent, mortgage, utilities, food, gas, just everyday expenses. And motherfuckers want to say that we don't want to work. Like, the shit barely covers that. Like, how are we supposed to live our lives if we can't even, like, if majority of people my age can't even fucking simply afford the basics? Make that make sense, bro.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Thomas Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. Gladly here with y'all, back at it again with a new YouTube video. So, y'all can see by the title of the video, the working class is being left behind. Now, I get it. There's plenty of people, thousands of people, millions of people worldwide that don't have a job right now. But even if you do have a job and you're working full time, your wages are a sense of a cage. It's a trap where the corporation don't really want you to escape. Now, on a subconscious level, you have to realize that you can't put a price on how much you are worth, right? You are literally limitless, and subconsciously the corporations try to dim your light and dim your sense of consciousness because they want you to think this is all that you're worth. Take this $20, take this $25 an hour wage, and that's all that you're capable enough of doing or living off of. And like I explained to you in yesterday's video, every day that I come to work, I'm constantly asking myself who is benefiting off of my labor, because I'm damn sure not benefiting the way that I want to benefit because I don't own the company. In the year of 2026, there should be no reason why people are still deemed the working poor. There should be no reason why corporations continue to lie to the masses and sit there and tell you we don't have the money to pay you more money, but yet make the record profits each and every year like clockwork. And do y'all honestly think, for myself, I want to continuously be trapped in the system, have to come out here in the matrix and trade my time for money each and every day, and break my body down and break my mind down? Do y'all think that that's okay for my well-being? Absolutely not. And I'm not trying to act like a person that is entitled. I'm trying to come up with the right words. I'm not trying to act like an entitled individual, but I tell you guys all the time that I have the awareness to know this is not sustainable. It's just not. Could you save some money with a job? Of course. But there's a big difference between only focusing on saving your money and then putting some money to work so that money is working harder for you day in and day out than you are for it. Some people don't think money is important. Some people don't care about money at all. But I'm going to tell y'all, when you got responsibilities to take care of, you are your number one responsibility. When you have a life that you envision for yourself, you got to make sure that you're not only making money, but you're keeping the money and you're letting it work for you. You have to take on that responsibility. Because being dependent on the job and being dependent on somebody else to have your livelihood in their hand, I tell you this all the time, bro. That's not a good feeling. So many people be thinking that if I just get a job, the job is gonna save me. It's not gonna save you. It's not. What we need to start doing more of is being back in our creative, natural state. Get on social medias, grind it out on YouTube so that you can have a monetized YouTube channel. I'm not saying, oh, you gotta always monetize your pain. Nah. But what I'm saying is make money off of your creativity. Focus on better financial habits, bruh. I've cut down a lot on my impulsive spending. The only thing I truly focus on, like when it comes down to things that I need, is like food. I gotta eat, right? I gotta eat. And I love like Celsius. I'm not gonna front, bro. I love those. But besides that, I don't be going crazy. Like I told you already, I stopped smoking, right? I barely drink. You understand what I'm saying? I focus on, I need more money working for me. I need to put more money into the cash flow column. I don't want to keep trading my time when I could be using that time to build my business. Some of these videos I be having to wing it because I'm on somebody else's time. And even today I had a moment where I was at the station and I'm listening to Wall Street Trapper, and you know the video he made yesterday in his live stream, he was saying some powerful messages, and I'm not going front to y'all, bro. I almost cried. I wrote that under the comments because I told myself already, this job ain't it. You feel so shackled. You feel like you ain't got no real freedom, no real authority when you want somebody else's time. You don't have no say so. These people is making that decision to keep you in a sense of let's keep it 100, bro. The wages that they pay are poverty wages. Let's just be honest. The wages that they pay, they're not sustainable wages, bro. You're living in New York City. You think you got a good job because it's for the GOV. You think because it's for the United States that it's good, but when you really look at how much hours you putting in every week and then you look at your paycheck, sometimes it hurts, bro. And I'm like, I can't get the time back, bro. Money is digits. I'm trading time for digits. I can't get the time back. I value more the time than I do the money. Because I'm a generator. You understand what I'm saying? I'm an thing. I don't want to put it at my poor child. Electromagnetic being. I'm no different than you. I just see the game that they're playing on the masses of people. They don't want you to have that real freedom, that real sense of self. They want you to be a consumer. They want you to be an employee. They want you to be dependent on all of these corporations. They all in cahoots with each other. When you become a free thinker, and you know how to free your mind, and you stop being in such bondage, you stop being in a scarcity mindset, you start looking at the world a lot more abundantly. You know that there's way more money out there for you than what these corporations is paying you. The reason why I say it's not sustainable is because the cost of living is going to keep rising, bro. Yeah, be grateful to have a job throughout these times. Cool. But if you're still working full time, but the job is still you. I told y'all this in one of my videos how much I made. I told y'all this. Y'all could go back and watch it. So it's not just get a job. It's focus on how can I build other sources of income outside the job so that I'm able to make sure I'm okay. Because just relying on that one source of income, you too close to zero. Just living paycheck to paycheck, you playing life on the edge. Now, if you got good money management skills, yeah, you can make it work. But majority of the masses don't have good money management skills. That's why they watch videos on how to make money or how to keep money. You gotta put the money to work. You gotta be a quick thinker. You gotta be a critical thinker, bro. You gotta make sure your life is in your hands and not the corporations, because they can cut you off super fast. Then what? What do you have to fall back on? Because you wasn't putting no money to work. Because you wasn't focused on the cash flow. You wasn't focused on the real estate. You wasn't focused on nothing. You were just focused on having fun, going to party, going to drink, going to smoke, going to gamble, going to do stupid shit, going to impress this person and that person, this person, that person that don't care about you, bro. Focus on the wrong things. Gotta focus on the money. Growing it, multiplying it. I'm not talking from an egotistical sense, because so many of y'all be thinking somebody talking from the ego, when in reality, I'm just talking from the spirit, bro. It's man-made. It's a piece of paper. They created out of thin air. They type some digits, they create it, bro. But what can you do without it? Majority of people stress over finances, bro. That shit start messing with your health. It start messing with your mental health. It start messing with your physical well-being because you're stressing. If you learn how to have better money management skills, and you learn how to put your money to work faster, you're not gonna stress over it that much, bro. You're gonna realize how much of a money magnet you are. You're gonna be focused on buying back your time. You don't gotta sell your time to the corporations, bro. You can focus on building a business for yourself. And I'm not sitting there telling you, oh, building an online business is easy. Because it's not easy, bro. Building an online business ain't easy. But there's people that's doing it. Don't focus on the wages. Focus on the infinite growth. A wage is a cage, bro. It's a trap. It's a trap. You can't get none of this, bro. You can't get none of this time back, bro. 8, 9, 10 hours every day in your life to a corporation that's still keeping you broke. Who's to say what you make in a week, what you make every 2 weeks, you can't make that in a day? Who's to say you can't? There's people that's doing it. And I told y'all this already. I've done it in the stock market, bro. So we gotta change our mindset. Stop leaning so much on a corporation. Stop leaning so much on a paycheck. Start figuring it out. Because you ain't got no choice. Neither of us do. None of us. Any of us. We don't have a choice, bro. Because we see it. Working class getting priced out. Plenty of people globally without a job. They trying to... Listen, man. It's not looking too good. But you still got to try your best to be optimistic. In a world full of pessimism, you still gotta try to be optimistic, bro. Keep your head above water. Stay disciplined. Stay true to yourself. You don't gotta be loyal to a job. You gotta be loyal to yourself. You think they have your best interests at heart? They don't. They're keeping you in survival mode. You gotta wait 2 weeks to get paid. That's survival mode. That's not comfortability. That's not stability. That's survival mode. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments below. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. It's your boy Thomas Carter. TC Talk, TC Fitness. Yes, sir.